Hello there guys, and welcome back to our Phoenix Point guided let's play with the Blood and Titanium DLC. There's a couple of things that we are probably going to end up doing on this video. We've got our Thunderbird over here with our A team currently scanning this point of interest. We've also got our Manticore with our B team who have just finished a mission. There are no injuries here. And we're quite close to a few of our bases. There is a Pandoran nest there, which is probably something that we will want to hit and take out quite quickly. But I would also like to get some of these other points of interest uncovered and knocked off the map. So I think that we can safely leave that nest there for a little bit. We are close by, so if it does attack any of the havens nearby, we can respond to those relatively quickly. So we'll go and try and hit some of these points of interest if we can. I'd also like, if possible, to get down here and finish off this exploration site for one of our missions, Rise by Sin by Virtue Fall, and that'll be one less thing to have to deal with. We've got a few other mist patches forming on the map, and at the same time, of course, we're also still trying to build up our third squad. And I think we were going to try and get that sniper. Yeah, we are short of a sniper. So what I might want to do is take a nip up here to New Jericho, which I think is where I was going before. And let's send you over to this New Jericho haven. Of course, with the changes that will be coming in Danforth, we will soon be able to... With the changes that are coming in Danforth, we'll soon be able to hire directly from our base. What have we got here? We've got a heavy that we could potentially get. I'm not too bothered about that heavy. We finished reverse engineering the purification grenade. Is there anything else we can work on for research at the moment? Not really. We probably want to start thinking about doing a mission for Sanhedrin or the Disciples of Anu and getting their tech. Sanhedrin might not be a bad one. They want me to sabotage a Disciples of Anu haven, which is not great. Disciples want me to sabotage a New Jericho haven and target a factory. I'll probably do that one first, because we are really going to be upset in New Jericho. So let's wait until we actually grab that sniper before doing so. And let's go and explore these points of interest here. Things are falling apart. We have received an unconfirmed report of someone dying during a potentially ODI-related recurring nightmare. The individual in question had supposedly reported with each repetition of the dream they came closer to the gates of a tomb in a vast dead city under a black sky. It's hard to judge what exactly this means without more evidence. It's because the ODI meter has hit 15%. In the next update, the one after Danforth, that will hopefully have the change to the ODI, which will see it replaced by a meter that instead of climbing up, climbs down, because it will basically represent the surviving population on the planet. And as the player, you will be responsible for trying to protect as much of humanity as possible. So you really want to make sure that you stop Pandorans from wiping out those havens. Of course, there are still going to be some interfaction wars. There will be fewer haven attacks, but it does mean that you'll have better ways of actually stopping the doomsday clock by reducing the amount of civilians that get killed. Let's go over here and explore this point of interest. While our Manticore makes its way over to getting our sniper, we've got another New Jericho base over here. Let's go and grab this one over on the far east. Might be the final one. We have had a haven destroyed, not one that we're too concerned about. So let's go ahead and get this sniper. So there we go. We have ourselves a sniper. We probably want one more soldier. What do we have currently for our third team? We've got a technician. We've got ourselves an infiltrator. We've got two technicians, actually. We've got an assault and we've got a sniper. So we could potentially pick up another heavy. That's probably not a bad idea. So let's go and take you to this point of interest. You are going to explore this, see what we might find.
Research complete.
There is the research completed of the purification grenade, so it's an incendiary grenade. We can build those now if we want to. We don't specifically need to do that right now, so let us play on. You have arrived there, so let's go and explore that too. And Hard Justice exploration site. Our operatives land near a cluster of burnt-out vehicles. There's been a fight here, recently by any guess? Perhaps in the last week or so. On the ground, there are corpses that were tied up and left. These people were survivors, but on the losing side. They were left to die of starvation, lying in the dirt. We can search the wreckage and the corpses, or we can search everything, but take time to bury the dead. We'll bury the dead. Burying the dead may only be of symbolic value, but we need to cling to any shreds of decency we have left as a species. So we gained some positive attitude with Synedrian, some tech, some materials. Soldiers have lost a bit of stamina, but that's fine because they are mostly in tip-top condition. So let's go over here. We're going to go and grab this heavy. There is our area scan done, and we have a scavenging mission against the Forsaken. That's with our Manticore, with our B team. Let's go ahead and jump into that. We have an issue here. Now, that's because you are using the Synedrian weapon. There isn't really an awful lot that I can do about this. You've got a decent amount of ammo already in there. And you do have a spare magazine. So I'm not overly concerned. We'll probably pick some more up at some point in the future. So we'll leave that as is for now. Nobody here has any promotions, so let's go and deploy. Okay, so a scavenging mission as our B team, who are getting stronger against the Forsaken. Instantly, we can see, a very interesting mutation over there. What's this guy got going on now? He's very, very far away. Let's have a quick look and see what we have here. So he's running with a shotgun, so he's not a big issue for us being over there. He has a tentacle attack, and he has the ability to stomp. He's also got tentacle retaliation. That's because he's got the tentacle torso, and he's got the stomp legs. So he's not going to be particularly fast, and I'm not too worried about the distance with that shotgun. Let's go ahead and start moving some of our people forwards because we want to try and find out where all of the enemies are. Let's have a quick look in this crate and see if there's anything useful in there we might want to grab. That's a Demeos magazine. Not particularly useful right now. I'm just going to go ahead and grab everything here, though. I'm getting into the habit of doing this because with the changes that are coming in Danforth to the scavenging missions, you will have to pick things up on the missions if you want to leave with them, because you will have to evac from scavenging missions rather than just getting everything automatically at the end of the mission. So I'm going to start moving forward with a few of my guys because I want to try and spot anyone who might be around. Now, this would be a really good vantage point if we can get our heavy up there. Might be a good use of the jetpack. What we could do here, as we're going to move him up there and we're going to get ourselves some willpower, we could go ahead and, for example, if we go straight to our sniper, we can go ahead and pop quick aim. That will use 3 of his will points, but we'll get those back once we get our heavy up there. Even if we don't use it, it's worth doing it. So let's go ahead and do quick aim on you, and then we will grab our heavy. We will use the jet jump. We'll move up here.
Executing.
This should give us a better view of the battlefield. Almost certainly spot some more enemies as we get up there. And we have indeed spotted another enemy. And we recover the will points on these two that have already used their quick aim. So the second guy is over here. Now, he's got some regeneration. He might be a problem. We don't really have anywhere that we can get to take a good shot against you. That's a shame. You are kind of stuck behind that building. Yeah, you're going to be difficult. So what do we want to do here? We have on our sniper also got extreme focus, which means our overwatch cost is reduced by 1 action point. It's still going to take us 2 action points anyway. So we could move up to here. Not terribly concerned about the cover right now because of the distance that they're at. And we can go ahead and just sort of overwatch in this direction. It's probably going to be worthwhile taking a turn and letting the enemy move a little bit closer towards us. Let's start moving a little bit closer with our priest. And obviously we've got our shotgun assault, who we really want to have sort of a little bit closer to the front line. If we sort of keep him behind this wall, hopefully he won't be spotted.
Enemy contact.
Although he has just spotted a priest who's quite a distance out. Now, you actually have the Redeemer, which is relatively accurate, although you do have a -10 accuracy penalty. I'm not overly concerned about that. I'm actually going to keep you in this corner in that case. I'm not going to move you so far forward that that guy gets an easy hit. This assault does have the ability to overwatch, so let's go and spend the points anyway, just in case something moves into the kill zone, and we will end the turn. So we've got 3 enemies that we can see. We're not in a good position to hit any of them, so let's let them come towards us. Now we've got a 4th enemy. This one has spotted us. This is a berserker. That is the priest that we saw previously. And there's Tentacle Dude. And we've got ourselves another one. I didn't see what that one was. What are you? You are an assault. So the berserker's probably the one that we want to deal with first. He's getting uncomfortably close. Let's go ahead and use a double quick aim shot with our sniper. If we can take him out quickly, that'll make life a lot easier for us. Let's go for the head. Head is disabled. That's always nice. And we'll take a second shot. Of course, we are eating through our sniper ammo here. If we do run out of ammo for this weapon, we can always go ahead and get another sniper rifle. Let's go for the legs because they have less armor, so we'll do more damage. We have disabled a leg. We didn't get the kill. Now, this guy can heal himself because he does have regeneration. Yep. So we want to be able to take him out. So let's move into some cover and finish this guy off. Again, let's go for the legs because we should do more damage. And we can't quite get to cover, but we can back you up a little bit. So let's get you behind that post. So we've got our heavy. Our heavy can take a shot at that. It is miles away. Could we potentially get a hit over here? Well, we could do. We could certainly take some cover out if we hit that. There's no guarantee it's going to land exactly where we want it to. Let's take the risk anyway. Let's see if the gamble pays off. Hopefully it won't veer off and destroy the stuff that we want to collect. And it did a little bit. It did actually hit the supplies. I was afraid of that, but it has done a fair bit of damage to their cover. And it's killed one of them because he took some fall damage as well. So that was actually quite good. We've killed one. We've exposed another. Yeah, I'm not dissatisfied with that result. Now, we've got this... where is he? He's all the way over there. He's still actually further away than I thought he was. So we want to move closer to him with our priest. Can we get you over here? Let's move you up here. So we'll run in there with the assault, and we'll move the priest up there as well. The priest is quite slow still, so it's going to take a bit of time to close that gap. Okay, so what do we have left? We have our heavy, who actually could take another shot. We can only fire the missile once per turn, but we can fire the machine gun. You are very far away, and our chances of hitting you are low, but why not? Sometimes you get lucky, you know, you get a few hits in there. He gets a reaction fire. I don't think he actually hit us, not from that distance. Did he hit us? Apparently he did. I mean, it is a scattergun, but a tiny little bit of damage to our leg armor. Nothing too much. And then we've got an assault over here, who probably can't get into a great position to do anything. You do have regeneration, so being able to take you out quickly would be nice. Do we want to try and dash you forwards? We do have the ability to dash, of course. So let's dash up to here. Pressed the wrong button. That was my bad. Let's dash up to here. Now we could get a little bit closer. And do we want to take a shot, or do we want to save for the overwatch? I think... Now he does have return fire. But let's just take the shot anyway. If we can damage his gun, that'd be great. Doesn't return fire on us this time. Okay. That's everybody moved, so let's end the turn. Somebody has some action points remaining. Which is you. Do we want to move you anywhere closer? Probably not. I mean, we could go ahead and use a quick aim with you. And then we could go ahead and put you on Overwatch in case this guy comes through this door. Seems to make sense. So let's end the turn. Now you're going to move a little bit closer. You're probably going to go for that exposed... Yep, I thought you might. That's fine. This guy over here also recovered a bit of health. You're actually using the med kit. Okay, that's good. What's he going to do with his second lot of actions? He's moving forward. Doesn't give him enough to shoot. And you are actually not coming in the direction that I thought you were. You're going around for the resources. Okay, this is all stuff that I think we can deal with. So let's make good use of our sniper. Unfortunately, our sniper is not going to be able to use the double quick aim trick. We're only going to get one shot with our sniper here. And we missed. Very disappointed in you there. So you have 5 will points. That doesn't allow us to do a dash, unfortunately. We could go ahead and throw a grenade in here.
Let's see now.
If we can get this to go where we want it to, it should do some decent damage. Let's run forward to here. We can always use dash to run away. So let's throw the grenade in at the back a little bit. We definitely want to make sure that it hits him so it goes behind his cover. He's going to return fire.
That's gonna bruise.
Did get a hit on us as well. Was it a serious one? Oh, well, it was serious enough. So we definitely want to retreat out of that. We'll have to use a med kit on the next turn. We do have another assault over here. Now, we can take 2 shots if we stay still. Got to be careful of this exploding barrel. Let's move forwards a little. We're just going to be taking some pot shots here in the hope that we can start chipping away at his health. Oh, we did disable the head and we caused a bleed. Takes another shot at us. Very accurate, this guy. Took a little bit of damage there. Nothing huge. Minus 10% accuracy. You are getting very lucky with that iconoclast. He is almost out of ammo on it, so that is good. We are burning his ammo away, if nothing else. We do still have our heavy. And we can reach... Oh, this one. We can reach with a missile. So I think we're going to try and hit you with that if we can.
Target hit.
There we go. Disabled and armed. That's definitely the biggest issue that we currently have. We've got ready for action, so we can reload for free. So we might as well reload the missile launcher. And we do still have enough action points to take a shot. Again, not a great chance of hitting, but there you go. Sometimes it just works out for you. So I think these guys on this side of the map are safe. We do still have to worry about this guy here. So who can deal with you? Well, you've got a shotgun. You could potentially get in his face and give him a good hit. You've only got 5 will points. If I were to use 4 will points and dash you over there... we'd have to get the kill to get enough will points back to be able to use anything. So yeah, that's a little bit risky. I'd actually prefer it if he got a little bit closer to us. So I'm going to move you further forwards. I am going to go ahead and use an Overwatch there. We'll just put the sniper on standby. And now we want to go and try and take this guy out if we can. So I've got my priest over here, but nobody else. Let's start moving around with the priest getting a little bit closer. I'm guessing you're far too far away for a mind control. We could potentially induce panic. Do we know how many will points this guy has? Ah, we have panicked him. Excellent. Good. Just reduce our willpower a little bit, but makes things a bit safer. Okay, so let's end the turn. So you are going to panic now. Buys us a little bit more time. You're actually firing at us. I'm surprised at that. I thought you'd have actually just gone for the resources, but okay. That one missed. Okay, that's good. So we can put our sniper in a position here to take a shot at the assault. Disabled an arm. I deliberately went for the shot there that was more likely to actually land rather than just trying to take one against lower armor. Let's take another shot with the missile here just in case we get lucky. Wasn't a kill, but it was a significant amount of damage, so we'll take that. We are out of ammo now on the missile launcher. Do we have any line of sights with anybody that we could use to shoot him? You potentially, although you are quite far away. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in between you and he, but we can dash you over here. So let's put you there. We also need to make sure we heal you up. So you do have a med kit. Let's go ahead and use it. There we go. We'll switch you back to... Well, you already switched back to that. So let's start moving you forwards too. So we could take a shot with a heavy, but we can't really see anybody. So can we do something with you? There aren't really many positions that would give me a good line of sight against this guy. But we'll try and take a shot at him with the... Doesn't look like we got a hit in there. Now we could go and dash right up to him and give him the shotgun of friendship. So we're only going to get one shot. Let's just go right up and just like give him one in the back. This could destroy the resources, but this resource is food, and I have loads of food, so I'm not overly concerned about that. There we go. That's him dealt with. Yeah, we did damage to the food, but it did survive in the end, so that's okay. I'm just going to have you on Overwatch on this guy, just in case he does stick his head out. The chances of you hitting him, I would say, are slim, but I thought that for the Berserker, and we still hit. So if that guy sticks his head out, he very well may get killed from this. Oh, we clipped him. In fact, the bleed on the next turn is enough to kill him, but I think any amount of damage here should be able to take him out. We know exactly where he is. He's behind this part of the wall. And there we go. So that is another scavenging site finish. We did take a little bit of damage. Not huge amounts. So I picked up a couple of injuries. And we got a level up as well. Brilliant. So that's the scavenging site cleared. We picked up, I think there was only one lot of resources destroyed. I think there was one lot of materials, but we've got some tech, got some food. We've got plenty of food at the moment. I think we're in a really good position for that. Got a lot of iconoclast stuff. Got a Hera magazine. It's a shame. It would be nice if we'd have got something for the sniper rifle, but it was a good haul all the same. We cannot replenish either of these at the moment. We might need to start stealing stuff from New Jericho if we want to be able to replace the Fury missiles, and I believe that I do. So we're going to have to start attacking New Jericho soon. We have got our sniper, but what I'm trying to do at the moment is grab this heavy. So we want to get this heavy first before we do anything else. And we have a promotion. So let's go ahead and take care of that. So we can dual class you. So you're currently in assault, and I think we will dual class you with I just like going sniper. It's really nice to be able to have that quick aim The extreme focus is also useful, so let's go ahead and give you that. I think later on we'll probably pick up biochemist as well. That could be really useful for you. Do we have any other personnel with promotions? Not right now. So before I forget, we'll pick you up. You do have some injuries. Yeah, because you have those injuries, I think we are going to head back to Phoenix Point with you. So now that you've arrived here, we are going to recruit that soldier. There we go. We have our heavy. We have our third team. We'll get those guys equipped up. We will need to, we'll be doing a lot of missions against New Jericho now because we want to try and grab another Thunderbird from them if we can. We want to steal some tech from them, and we're going to have a mission against them if we want to be friendly with the Disciples of Anu. So quite a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of points of interest down here that we still need to uncover. Got a nest that we need to hit. Got a lair that we need to hit. Another nest over here. Plenty of stuff still to do. Points of interest here that we need to grab. I'd like to get as many of those uncovered as possible. But there we are at the Phoenix base here. The Summerall Memorial base. We have 6 troops. Just need to transport for them now. And we'll be able to make use of them in future videos. So thanks a lot for watching. We really hope you are still enjoying our Phoenix Point playthrough. There probably aren't going to be many videos between now and the Danforth update. Really excited to start showing you guys some of the changes, additions, and improvements that we have for that update. So we will see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.